Sarah stared at her reflection in the bathroom mirror at 3 a.m. Another sleepless night, another drenched pajama shirt. At 52, she felt like a stranger in her own body. Hot flashes hit her without warning during important meetings. Her mood swings left her family walking on eggshells. When she finally worked up the courage to ask her doctor about hormone therapy, she got a quick no and was handed a pamphlet about lifestyle changes. Sound familiar? If you're watching this video, you or someone you care about is probably going through something similar. Here's what might shock you. Fewer than 5% of women who could benefit from hormone replacement therapy actually get it. That means millions of women are suffering through menopause when safe, effective treatment exists. Today, we're going to cut through the confusion and fear surrounding HRT. I'm going to share the latest science, bust some myths, and help you understand if hormone therapy might be right for you. By the end of this video, you'll have the facts you need to have an informed conversation with your healthcare provider. Let's start with the basics. Hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, is exactly what it sounds like. It replaces the hormones your body stops making during menopause. Think of it as filling up your car's gas tank when it's running on empty. During menopause, your ovaries dramatically reduce production of estrogen and progesterone. These aren't just female hormones, they're powerful chemicals that affect your entire body. They help regulate your temperature, protect your bones, keep your heart healthy, and maintain your mood. When these hormone levels drop, that's when the trouble starts. Hot flashes that make you feel like you're melting from the inside out. Night sweats that soak your sheets. Brain fog so thick you can't remember your neighbor's name. Mood swings that make you feel crazy, and that's just the beginning. HRT works by giving your body back some of what it's missing. It comes in different forms: pills, patches, gels, sprays, and even rings. The goal is to bring your hormone levels back to a range that helps you feel like yourself again. But here's the key. HRT isn't for everyone. It's specifically designed for women going through perimenopause and menopause who have bothersome symptoms that affect their quality of life. We're talking about symptoms that interfere with sleep, work, relationships, or daily activities. Now let's talk about what HRT can actually do for you, because the benefits go way beyond just stopping hot flashes. First, the immediate relief. Within weeks of starting HRT, most women see a dramatic reduction in hot flashes and night sweats. We're talking about going from 10 to 15 episodes a day to maybe 1 or 2. Sleep improves, energy returns. That alone can be life-changing. But HRT does so much more. It helps with vaginal dryness and painful intimacy, problems that affect up to 80% of postmenopausal women but are rarely talked about. It can improve mood swings and reduce anxiety. Many women report clearer thinking and better memory. The long-term benefits are even more impressive. HRT protects your bones, reducing fracture risk by up to 30%. It may lower your risk of heart disease when started at the right time. Some studies suggest that it might even protect against dementia, though we need more research on this to be sure. Recent studies from 2024 are particularly exciting. A major analysis of the Women's Health Initiative data found that women who started HRT before age 60 had a 40% reduction in all-cause mortality and a 30% reduction in heart disease risk. That's not just feeling better, that's actually living longer. For more information on all of these topics and related videos, please check the video description. Here's where things get complicated. Why so many women and doctors shy away from HRT. Back in 2002, a study called the Women's Health Initiative sent shockwaves through the medical world. It seemed to show the HRT caused more heart attacks, strokes, and breast cancer. But here's what we now know that we didn't know then. The study had major flaws. Most of the women who had problems were in their 70s when they started HRT, way past the ideal window. It would be like studying the safety of birth control pills in a 7-year-old woman and then saying they're dangerous for 25-year-old women. When we look at women who start HRT at the right time, within 10 years of menopause or before age 60, the picture is completely different. The risks are small, and for most women, the benefits far outweigh the risks. I posted the links to several major studies in the description. The biggest is the BMJ Swedish nationwide cohort study completed in 2024. It compared oral and transdermal HRT in nearly 300,000 women, showing significant reductions in vasomotor symptoms, improved bone density, and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease in women using modern HRT formulations. Let's be clear about what the risks really are. With modern HRT formulations, the absolute risk of serious side effects is low. For every 1,000 women taking HRT for 5 years, we might see 1 extra case of breast cancer and 1 extra blood clot. Compare that to other risks that we accept every day, driving a car, for example. The key is choosing the right type of HRT. Newer formulations using natural hormones like estradiol and micronized progesterone are safer than older synthetic versions. Patches and gels are safer than pills for blood clot risk. And if you don't have a uterus, you can take estrogen alone, which has even lower risks. So if HRT is safe and effective for most women, why are so few getting it? The answer is frustrating but important to understand. First, there's the fear factor. The 2002 study created a generation of scared patients and doctors. Many women still believe HRT will give them cancer or cause a heart attack. Some doctors haven't updated their knowledge and they're still prescribing based on 20-year-old information. I graduated residency in 2013. When I was training, we learned that HRT for women was dangerous, increased risk of heart attack, strokes, and causes more breast cancer. So I'm one of the physicians who also needed to have his education updated, which is why I'm doing this video now. Second, there's embarrassment and stigma. Many women suffer in silence because talking about menopause feels taboo. They think symptoms are just part of aging and something they have to endure. Society tells women to tough it out instead of seeking medical help. Third, there's a knowledge gap. Many doctors, even some gynecologists, lack training in menopause medicine. They might dismiss symptoms as normal aging or only offer lifestyle advice that doesn't address the root hormonal cause. Fourth, there are access issues. Finding a doctor who understands modern HRT can be very challenging. Appointments are rushed. Some insurance plans don't cover certain formulations. The medical system often fails women during this critical time. Finally, there's misinformation everywhere. Social media is full of unsubstantiated claims about natural alternatives that don't work, while effective medical treatments are portrayed as dangerous. General rule of thumb, don't turn to TikTok for medical advice. One of the most important things to understand about HRT is timing. There's what experts call the window of opportunity, and missing it can make all the difference. The ideal time to start HRT is within 10 years of your last period or before you turn 60. This is when your body is still adjusting to lower hormone levels and can benefit most from replacement. Starting during this window provides maximum benefit with minimum risk. But what if you miss that window? Don't despair. You can still start HRT later, but your doctor will need to weigh in the risks and the benefits more carefully. The decision becomes very individualized. As for how long to continue, that's changed dramatically from old recommendations that I trained under. We used to say to use the lowest dose for the shortest period of time. Now, we know that that's not necessarily best. Many women can safely continue HRT for years, even decades, if they're benefiting and being monitored properly, and that's the key. The decision to continue should be revisited annually with your doctor. You'll discuss your symptoms, your risk factors, and how HRT is working for you. Some women choose to stop around age 65, that's really common, but others continue longer if they're doing well. Remember, there's no magic age when you have to stop. It's about what works for your body and your life, as long as you have the proper protocols to monitor for side effects. Let's be realistic about what to expect from HRT. It's not a fountain of youth, but it's also more powerful than many people realize. HRT is incredibly effective for what we call vasomotor symptoms. That's the medical term for hot flashes and night sweats. About 80 to 90% of women get significant relief from these symptoms within a few weeks of starting treatment. It's also excellent for genitourinary symptoms. Vaginal dryness, painful intercourse, frequent urination, these can all improve dramatically with HRT. This can restore intimacy and comfort that many women thought were gone forever. Sleep often improves dramatically. When you're not waking up drenched in sweat multiple times a night, you get better rest. Better sleep means better mood, clearer thinking, and just simply having more energy. But HRT isn't a cure-all. It won't necessarily help with joint aches and pains. Those are often due to aging, not just hormones. It's not going to help with an annoying husband either. It might help with mood, but if you have clinical depression, you'll likely need additional treatment and support. It won't reverse all the changes of aging. Your metabolism might still slow down. You might still gain weight if you don't adjust your diet and exercise. Wrinkles won't just disappear, and hair loss might continue. The key is having realistic expectations. HRT can help you feel like yourself again and protect your long-term health, but it's not magic. Before starting hormone therapy, it's important to know that regular safety checks are the key to benefiting from HRT while minimizing risks. Here are the 6 essential things that I want every patient to monitor. First, breast health. Get annual breast exams and mammograms. This helps catch any changes early and keeps you safe throughout your treatment. Second, gynecologic health. If you notice any unexpected vaginal bleeding, let your doctor know right away. Women with the uterus need both estrogen and a progesterone to protect against uterine lining changes. Next is your heart and blood vessels. Keep an eye on your blood pressure and report any swelling, chest pain, or sudden shortness of breath. These signs could point to cardiovascular risks or blood clots. Next, bone health. Get bone density scans as recommended, especially if you're at risk for osteoporosis. HRT can help maintain bone strength, but regular checks can ensure you get the best results. Next, general health. Check in with your provider about your mood, your sleep, and any side effects. If you notice headaches, breast tenderness, or digestive changes, discuss these at each visit. Medication review. Meet with your doctor every year or whenever symptoms change to review if HRT is still right for you and whether your plan needs updating. Managing menopause is an ongoing journey. Staying consistent with follow-ups and reporting any new symptoms puts you in control of your health. Regular monitoring helps you get the most out of HRT, reduces side effects, and ensures that treatment remains safe and effective for you. If you're considering HRT, here's what you need to do. First, track your symptoms for a few weeks. Write down when you have hot flashes, how your sleep is, and how you're feeling emotionally. This gives you and your doctor concrete information to work with. Second, find the right healthcare provider. Look for someone who specializes in menopause medicine or at least stays current with the research. Don't be afraid to ask about their experience with HRT. If you don't feel like your needs are being met, you're welcome to get an evaluation with my practice at Bespoke Concierge MD. We see patients throughout the US. Third, come prepared for your appointment. Bring your symptom diary, your family history, and a list of questions. Ask about different types of HRT, what side effects to watch for, and how you'll be monitored. Fourth, if you start HRT, be patient. It can take 2 to 3 months to find the right dose and see full benefits. Keep in touch with your doctor about how you're feeling. Finally, remember that this is your decision. Don't let fear-mongering or outdated information keep you from getting help if you need it. You deserve to feel good during this phase of your life. Let me wrap this up with the key takeaways every woman should understand about HRT. Hormone replacement is safe and effective for most women when started at the right time, which is within 10 years of menopause or before the age of 60. The benefits include dramatic relief from hot flashes and night sweats, protection against osteoporosis, and possible reduction in heart disease risk. Modern formulations have lower risks than older versions, and serious side effects are rare now. The main barriers to treatment are outdated fears, lack of provider knowledge, and social stigma around menopause. But the science has evolved dramatically in the past 20 years, and current evidence strongly supports HRT for appropriate candidates. HRT works best for vasomotor and genitourinary symptoms, but won't fix everything related to aging. The timing of when you start matters enormously, but there's no arbitrary age when you must stop if you're benefiting and being monitored. Most importantly, fewer than 5% of eligible women are currently using HRT, meaning millions are suffering unnecessarily. If menopause symptoms are affecting your quality of life, you owe it to yourself to have an informed discussion with a knowledgeable healthcare provider. Remember Sarah from our opening? After finding the right doctor and starting HRT, she's sleeping through the night, performing well at work, and feeling like herself again. Her only regret is waiting so long to get help. You don't have to suffer through menopause. Safe, effective treatment does exist. The question isn't whether HRT is right for all women, it's whether it might be right for you. Your health, your comfort, and your quality of life matter. Don't let outdated fears or lack of information keep you from exploring all your options. You deserve to thrive, not just survive, through menopause and beyond. You don't need to navigate this alone. You're welcome to join my practice at Bespoke Concierge MD. We're here to help nationwide, offering personalized HRT optimization and women's health programs that treat you as an individual, not just a number. If this video helped you understand HRT better, please share it with other women who might also benefit. Knowledge is power, and together we can help more women get the care they deserve.